Yo, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's TK, and on today's video we're gonna dive into the rankings and the EOS, which is the end of the season. We got 1 minute 43 seconds right here, and I'm here in Zeus / Parse group, and here is the of course the Iran that is my local, and this clan is there too. In general, guys, this season is a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm ranked 2 in local, and in global, guys, I'm currently ranked 13. I don't think that will change, but of course I'm going to finish ranked 13 in global, and that is literally one of the highest ranks I've hit. Like, I've not hit that far, and the highest rank I hit, I think, was 70. And it's insane to think about it, honestly. But in general, this is the clan I was in for the EOS. We got stars, we got rule of Ash, and there's me, my friends, a few of them. We got Yata, we got more friends, we got some of Itsu's accounts, more Yatas, more of my friends. We got Reen. It's a lot of players. It's insane how much good players we had this season on the EOS. But yeah, in general, I mean, I was happy to do EOS deals in this clan. But about EOS, I'm gonna tell you around like what it is and what is High Legends all about. And without any further ado, let's dive into some of my last attacks, and I'm gonna explain what does EOS mean and how you can get into rankings, what you should be doing, especially in these times when there is this broken troops in the game. Alright, I mean, I'm just gonna talk you through what is EOS first. That's basically end of season. Now, what does it mean in general is basically you go in a clan and you go there because of your trophies and help the clan to reach a certain rank, which on this case we went, you can see Parse group and Zeus, we actually kind of put everything together and was like, let's make both clans rank 1. So PG, Muhammad and Vanch, they came together and made this happen, especially with Zeus clan. So shout out to them, really shout out to them. But in general, a lot of people were there to kind of be there at the end of the season and get some money out of it. So you can see now, where does that go? You need to get a rank. Now, what is a rank for the people who don't know is really simple how the ranking system works. You basically need to be consistent in attacking and get good defenses or decent defenses. But again, it comes more to the attacking perspective, just because the defense, you can always switch around stuff, you can change a few things, you can change a few traps. It's not as hard and practicey as the attacking side of the rank, which on this season everyone was getting 320 on offense. Everyone, literally nearly everyone, I'm gonna say, just because some people still might get unlucky with time fill, some people might not have the best hero equipments or maxed heroes or maxed troops. It happens, so they don't get 320. But in general, that's how basically this season worked. Whoever had better defense would have gotten more trophies, which means in the ranking system they would be so high up after a few days of getting plus 100, plus 80, plus 70 in general. And that's how I personally hit the rank. I spent, I think, a full day for the base that I put on YouTube. I put it on YouTube a bit late. I apologize to all those people who were really upset about that. That's just simply because I was running it for 2 days first, just to make sure the first day I was getting 1 star wasn't just lucky 1 stars. And then of course the second day that I was getting 1 stars, I was like, this is the base that I'm going to be running until the end. And then the third day is where I brought the base into YouTube, and by that time it was a bit late for the others, because personally it was late for me as well. I was on around 5,900 trophies, and I got plus 100 every day since that, just because nearly plus 100, let's not go a bit over exaggerating that, but nearly plus 100 in a certain meta that, for example, not a lot of people are even getting plus. Everyone was getting 0 or they were getting minus. So you can see already how ranking is working there when there's a broken troop in the game. You need to focus on defense. But when it's attacking, when it's no troop and broken spells in the game, you can literally put all your practice into attacking. Get into consistency hitting 290 and 300 or 200 even 80 should be your lowest point if you want to be in a high rank. But in general, if you want to hit the normal rank between 1000 and rank 1, of course, but 1000 to around 500, I would say you can have 260 and 270 days. The defense will kind of keep up with you. You can still change the defense, but at the same time, there's deals that you can stay in a certain clan until the last day of the season. So let's say the season is around 35 days, you can stay there for 34 days and get some money out of the stay deals, and that is about the stay deals, and that's it, nothing else. If you have tournaments, if you have wars, CWL, you can always tell the clan leader, I'm going to go, come back in a few hours, or come back in 1 hour, half an hour, whatever you like. But that is for the stay deal that a lot of people were asking questions. What is it? How does it work? And that simply is it. EOS is a bit different. There is, competition going around. Some seasons there might not be as crazy competition as the others. Some clans might not be into EOS anymore, but that all depends to the season and how long the season is as well. So in general, some clans might just come out of nowhere, try to hit the rank 1, and that's just maybe the last 20 minutes. And for people who are in Europe, or for people who are, I think, I would say around the Middle East, it's a bit early in the morning, so you need to be awake, be aware of what is going on, and get those deals in time, just in time, so you can move around. You can go ahead with the people you trust, because the most important thing is about trust. Some people could offer you stuff with your trophies, with your stay deals. You might have a high trophies. If you don't trust the person you're selling your cups to, that basically means you're going to get tricked and they won't pay you. Something that has happened a lot in High Legends, and it's been reported a lot around, so people know who are the people who can be trusted, and people know who are the people who can't be trusted. So don't try to be like someone that doesn't know what they're doing, because at the end of the day, you are the one who is going to get a loss. Now, about myself and my rank 13, if this attack was a triple, I would have been in the top 10. I would be rank 10, exactly 10. And the player who is currently rank 10 would be 11. So that is a difference of attacking. And you won't realize that in the middle of the season. You'll be minus 20, plus 20, minus 30, plus 40. All this stuff will happen in the middle of the season, but you won't realize how important they are at the end. But then the last day comes. The last day is where you need to put all your focus into attacking. Even with the broken troop or spell, you can still get nervous. Some people still might time fail, or you can see this base, how it's designed. If you go opposite side of this base, I don't think you can make it to the town hall. Double rage spell, there's 3 triple ice golem, but the Teslas are the MVP on this base, because they're gonna kind of move around my heroes and my root riders and keep them before that scatter shot on the rage. I had to invest the warden ability early, so you can already see how this base is kind of annoying for me, even though I didn't go from the exact opposite side. I went from an angle. I went from like the side of the base, but still, these are the bases that in High Legends sometimes people get baited. You get baited, you end up 1-starring, just like my base that I put on YouTube. There was a lot of 1-stars, a lot of 2-stars. Sometimes maybe it's just because you are a max Town Hall 16, that happens too, but not all the time, because I believe Itsu is also a max Town Hall 15 and 16, but his defense sometimes was 320. Like, it's just about the way you adapt to the meta. That's it about Legends. If you get hit a lot with, let's say, I don't know, super bowlers, you need to adapt your base, the same base layout, to the super bowlers. That's how you can get the defense from super bowlers, because if you change your base layout to a certain base that super bowlers can't hit, well, then you are going to get absolutely wrecked with, let's say, super barbarians. The super bar strategy is OP on a lot of the bases. It's about the trap placement, and let's say you trap it in a certain way, and then you're gonna hit with another strategy and get absolutely wrecked. So you can see already how this goes around. So always keep adapting if you want to be high in ranks. If you want to do ranks on your account, get that nice numbers on your profile, That's simply how you can do it. Adaptation, you need consistency, you need to know the game, you need to know the state deals, you need to know, because the state deals, guys, they give you motivation. It's basically, the clans paying you money for being in the clan. That's already a lot of motivation. Same thing with the EOS deals. If you get between 1,000 and 500, you are going to get this much money. If you're going to get between 500 and 200 rank, you're going to get this much money, which is around double the amount. And then top 100 is a lot more. Top 50 and top 10, it's just a lot of motivation for you to get into the ranking system. Now, a question I got asked a lot is that, is Clash of Clans dying, and why are they bringing all these broken stuff to the game? And I can simply answer no. Clash of Clans is not dying, especially and actually it's going a lot better than the previous years for the majority of the players, let's say like that. For the pros, on the other hand, it's not the best state, because they bring the stuff that is broken into the Legends League, into the most competitive scene of Clash of Clans. Even the tournaments aren't this competitive except the World Championship. The Legends system is on another level. There's a lot of accounts getting banned, the accounts that you spend years building it, and it's yours, it's fully yours, but it will still get banned because of some cheating, hacking, sharing, all that stuff. Like the Legends system, it's so I would say OP. At the same time, it's just like, come on, why would you bring the broken troops into the Legends? It's a question that every pro is asking right now. But one thing I'm gonna tell you about why is Supercell doing these, all these events, troops, spells, is just because, guys, Town Hall 15 was so hard for 99% of the players. And guys, that is basically 100% of players except the pros. So you can already tell a lot of people, I would guess, they left playing Clash of Clans. They play the less hours daily. That means Supercell or Clash of Clans, they're going to get less money from them not playing that much. So that's why they came up with a solution to absolutely nerf the hell out of defenses, which means by getting a new Town Hall, we actually got the game easier, and we are keep getting broken stuff like the Lava Loon we had on Town Hall 15, just like the new troops and spells we had right now in Town Hall 16, and that just keeps getting like the game a bit more interesting and easier for the 99% that I was talking about earlier. So that's why they're doing it, because they can keep growing, they can keep bringing players back. They can hold the current new players. That imagine if you, like, let's say, got Clash of Clans, you came into Town Hall 15 and you were like, hold on, I can't even get a single triple. You would immediately leave the game. Some players are not really, like, I would say, dedicated to practice for hours a day, days a week, like a lot of practice, so they can get one triple, a day. It's not like that. So that's why they made the game a bit easier for those players. Now, my conclusion is that, is this a bad thing or good thing? Is Supercell falling or not? And how should you kind of adapt to what is going on right now? I would suggest you to learn a few strategies, because you can learn a few strategies, use it on a few different base styles on CWL, wars, and get into consistency and enjoy the game more and more. As a pro, if you're a pro and watching this, you can already tell the game is easier, alright? So keep your head down and practice creative stuff. I would suggest you do that, not in Legends, but in Wars, in CWL, in tournaments. Do some creative stuff, get your name out there and get known. That's the best thing you can do currently in Town Hall 16. You cannot be normal, because everyone is doing those attacks. A lot of people started doing the triples because it's just simply easier. And for the Legends League system, hopefully I was able to give you enough information to kind of know what is going on up here, and just how Legends work. But in general, if you have any question, let me know down below in the comments. I will be answering to hopefully everyone. Hopefully I will see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.